So here's looking at the Snugpak Stratosphere tent, and I've opened it up, as you can see, and inside is a Marmot 50 micron sleeping bag, which is tapered slightly and fits well with the tent. You can see a vent going out the front of the tent, and that's protected by this flap here. The vent's quite a good position because it vents through just above your head when you're lying down. At the back of the tent there's also another vent which enables a through draft of air. Going to the back of the tent there's attachments which I use a line for, and that enables me to pull the bottom of the tent back without having to lean back in the boat. The tent's also attached at the side by these two attachment points. There's a further attachment with the line pulling at the cover for the vent at the front. So in all there are actually 7 attachments. So here I am trying out the tent. You can see the advantage of the tent is that you can go on top of it like this. Or you can just sit there outside of the tent with it in place. You have to kind of squeeze your way into the tent, and it's a bit fiddly with the sleeping bag because there isn't a lot of room, but it's all right. And here you kind of flip your head underneath it. I'm a bit tall for it, so I have to do that. And then there are 2 zips, one at the side and then another zip to the top right which comes across. You can either zip it right up, or there's the vent which can be left in place. There are 2 zips at the top which enable you to do this. It's all a bit fiddly, as you can see. It works fairly well. And you can see I've pretty well settled down there. And now I'm adjusting it to zip up the tent fully. The idea of the vent is also it keeps out the bugs, of course, but if you dispense with that vent, you're still keeping out the bugs, it's just you don't get such good air. So coming out, you can see the zip goes fairly far down, about 2/3 of the tent, or maybe more, and I can get out fairly easily. You just see there you've got to be a bit careful because of the tension on the tent and the zip when you're putting your weight on the tent. But overall it's relatively straightforward. So this is how I sometimes get out of the boat. I stand up, hold on to the mast, and you can step on the side deck. The boat doesn't capsize.